Hey YouTubers, it is RC here with RC67. Hey, I got a quick video here that I want to get a couple cars to showcase for you guys on a Hot Wheels haul I did recently. And I'll kind of talk a little bit about these cars here and then kind of get a little explanation of what I'm going to get ready to do here. I got a few more cars coming in. So let's go ahead and start right off here with the Roger Dodger. So this car came out in 1973 with Hot Wheels. It was still considered a red line back then. And this car has been, I believe, a super treasure hunt or even a treasure hunt over recent years. This is a recasting because the original Roger Dodger, these side pipe exhausts here were actually up here on the blown engine part. And they basically did this to save cost. This is all one piece now. So the interior, the motor, and this exhaust, it's all one piece, part of the interior of the car, and then of course your plastic chassis on the car. But anyway, this car here is gonna end up becoming a custom. And this is a car I'm gonna do for my brother. And I'm gonna get it painted out a different color, and I've got some decals we're gonna put on it. I've looked at different colors on the Roger Dodger. I haven't quite decided which one I want yet, but I do have a wheel set picked out. So we'll probably make this red line wheels, and then the color, and then the I've got the Roger Dodger flame decals that'll go with it. I haven't picked the color out yet though. But anyway, so this is a car I'm gonna customize and send to my younger brother. Another car I picked up the other day, same along with that Roger Dodger. This is the Rod Mod. This is the 55th anniversary Hot Wheels race team series. This is a treasure hunt. There's the treasure hunt logo right there on the back aspect of the car. And of course on the bottom there, it'll say, I don't think you can see it too well, but there's the little gold circle in there. And then of course it says, congratulations, you have found a treasure hunt. I'm also gonna send this one to my brother since the area he lives in, there are not a lot of Hot Wheel places to go. A lot of the stores in his area, they don't update their Hot Wheels that much. So he hasn't seen a treasure hunt in quite some time. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and send this to him. I think I've got 3 of these. Hot Wheels just released a 5-pack of this 55 Hot Wheels race team series. So it's got the van, the treasure hunt, the Frankenrod, and then I think there's 2 race cars in it. I don't know what that's gonna do to the value of these treasure hunts, especially if they're putting a treasure hunt in every one of those 5-packs. That's what I've been hearing. So that could either do one of 2 things. It could either raise the value because the really aggressive collectors that want to sell them on eBay are going to scoop them all up and then hoard them, and then hopefully cause this to go up, but this is a single package. Or it could have a other effect where the product being flooded to the market causes an overproduction of cars, and then there's a surplus and there's just no more demand, so then the value of this car will go down. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. It'll be interesting, but nonetheless still pretty cool casting. And again, it's a treasure hunt, so that's why I was able to pick it up. And again, I kind of got lucky. Went in to go get some groceries or something. I thought, oh, I'll stop by the Hot Wheels thing, and sure enough, there it was. Twin mill here. This was one of the cars that came out in the original 16. This is the 55th anniversary twin mill that came out this year. And there were 6 in the set. And that 6 is the 67 Chevy C10, obviously the twin mill, the Mercedes-Benz, the Porsche 993 G12, the custom 01 Acura Integra, and then the 67 Camaro. I have not seen the 67 Camaro yet. I've seen a bunch of other cars. I'm hoping to find the Camaro, that's the goal. But anyway, what I'm gonna do with this car is, a lot of y'all know I've been trying to find cars that are reminiscent from when I was a child and growing up, and Hot Wheels and things like that. And of course, to find a twin mill or an original twin mill in any kind of shape is very, very expensive. So I found this on the shelf, and I will decide I'm just gonna make this my own customized twin mill. So I'll pull this apart, I'll put red line wheels on it, I'll paint it a different color. I'm gonna basically de-chrome or de-gold the engines, and I'll paint them chrome, and I'm gonna paint the base chrome as well. It's a plastic base, but I can scuff it up and then paint it chrome. So I haven't decided the color on this yet, but Again, because I can't afford a twin mill from 1968, I'm going to go ahead and make my own twin mill from a replica from 1968. So that's what the plan is with this. And then this car here, this here is a paddy wagon. This car is probably around 1972, I believe, 71, 72. I got this car from an YouTube guy I follow called the Toy Car Collector, and he runs a little website called the toycarcollector.com, and he specializes only in red lines, and it's really, really pretty cool. And I messaged him one day and I asked him if he had any like bargain basement type of cars that were a little less expensive than what he was selling, because the majority of his red lines are in pretty good shape. They're in, you know, mint to near mint, well, I should say near mint, mint condition, or even excellent condition. And so he's selling those cars for, you know, several $100s. And again, they're much more expensive than I can find. But I found this one, the paddy wagon. It was on his bargain basement price for $20. And it was actually surprisingly in very, very good shape. The top of the car, it's just a plastic cap here on the back. That's this part of the car. This is plastic. Not very scuffed up at all. The gold lettering in the police actually was pretty good on this side. On this side, they come back and do a little bit of touch-up work. The paint as a whole on the car is pretty good. There's a little bit of scarring on the front fender, which is not uncommon for a car like this, but for it to survive, it did pretty well. The base isn't too bad as far as the chrome. There is a little bit of wear on the bottom, but nothing real bad. The tires were actually, or the wheels I should say, were actually in really good shape. But what I went ahead and did, I had an extra set of Redline caps. So I popped the original wheels off of here and I put these Redline caps on there. So these are brand new replica Redline cap wheels to go with that. And then of course, again, I kind of touched up the gold lettering on the police there. But the window's intact. There's this, the seats are intact, so the interior is intact. The motor is intact, which is pretty good. That's always a good plus. And it rolls really well, and the axles weren't bent. So for $20, it's a pretty nice piece. And again, a car reminiscent of when I was a child playing with Hot Wheels in the Redline era. So that was one of the reasons why I got this car. I do have a few other cars on order, which I'm going to be restoring here, and they're going to be restored to original red lines as well. And I'll showcase those once they all come in. They should be coming in sometime this week. But anyway, that's what I've got here for y'all today. If you guys wouldn't mind, like, comment, or subscribe. It's always good to hear some feedback or just comments about what people say. And I do respond to them as well. And it really does appreciate, I appreciate the fact I get some kind of comment or some likes on the channel. So my viewership is growing and my subscribers is growing. I think I'm up to a little over 300 subscribers on my channel. So in the last 2 years, I've done okay considering. So, but anyway, if you guys would like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be great. I hope everyone's having a great day. This is RC with RC67 signing off. Take care.